'Cause that's what you need. Oh. Must be dream time. It's all wrong still. I can't get it right and I'm running out of time. What the hell's wrong with me? It shouldn't be this difficult. Maybe you need a chair. What's the matter? Are you alright? Don't let my grumbling get to you. I'm just frustrated. Come on, maybe you can give this a read and tell me what's wrong with it. I'm sorry, Damien. I think it's time we had a talk. What's the matter, babe? Did I do something wrong? Whatever it is, I can fix it. No, I don't think you can. Not until you finish that stupid book of yours, at least. It's like you don't even see me anymore. Your head's always in that damn typewriter. I wonder if the stuff I picked would change the outcome of whatever this is. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be neglectful. It's just, you know how important this is to me and what it means if I can pull it off. I'll make it up to you when it's all over, I promise you that. But when is it really ever over, Damien? Do I finally get you back after you place the last word? Or is it when you finally make the money you're chasing so hard? What about when you start on your next one? What happens to me then? I can't keep waiting around for you to open your eyes and see that this obsession is making life pass you by. I don't mean to be so focused on this. You just know how much it means to me. I'm just terrified that if I don't give it my everything, I'll wind up a failure. The real failure will come if you find out that it should have been me that you give your everything to. I'm sorry, Damien, but I can't be the second to your work anymore. I love you, and I gave you all I've got, and that's all I've ever wanted from you. But now we've got to say goodbye because your passion was never really with me. So this is it, huh? After all we've been through together? After all we thought we'd become? It just ends here? Like this? You're a real piece of work, Kira. I can't even talk. Say something, damn it. What's left to say but goodbye? Damn. That was pretty serious. If only it were just a dream. Hey, come out here. I'm out on the balcony. Kira? What? Damien? What's going on? Yeah, how's it going? No, I mean, what are you doing here? What do you mean, what am I doing here? I got this wedding invitation, so I came. Look, see? You gave Kira the wedding invitation. I don't know how to tell you this, Damien. You weren't invited. I don't know how you got this. Wait, what? I just spent the last month breaking my back to get here. What do you mean I wasn't invited? Look, I thought about inviting you at one point, but then, you know, I just didn't want to give you the wrong idea or anything, so I took you off the invite list. I didn't want you thinking that I was having second thoughts about leaving you. Plus, I mean, how awkward would that be for you? Sitting in the pews watching me marry someone else? You've gotta be kidding me. After all I went through to get here. Fine, whatever. I'll get out of here if you don't want me here. Sorry to bother you and everything. Oh, Damien. I want you to know one thing, though. Something doesn't add up. If you remove me from the list, how the hell did I get that invitation? I invited him. Yeah, I saw that coming. That was terribly obvious. Are you the one who is marrying her as well? Are you doing it to stab me in the back? To be like, aha, look, I got her anyway, so What? You added people to the guest list without telling me? Not people, person. I couldn't get married without my best friend present. It's good to see you. Come here. I'm really sure that he's out to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm being a dick because you were being a dick, and now it's my turn. It's good to see you too, Sam. Sam, I can't believe you do this to me. I explicitly told you that Damien wasn't to come. Aw, come on now. We're all adults here, aren't we? I'm sorry, Kira, but it had to be done. It just wouldn't feel right getting married without Damien there. Well, fine, whatever. It's not like I can ask you to go back home now or anything. I mean, you came all this way, and I guess if Sam invited you. I'm glad you're here, Damien. I've got to go. I'll see you later, alright? Damien's your responsibility now. You got that? Yes, dear. Some bitch! It's good to see you, Damien. It really is. Yeah, I guess it's good to see you too. Come on, why don't we head inside and get some breakfast? I'll meet you downstairs. Some bitch. He has every right to be that way, but yeah, there's no reason to be a dick. I invited him. It's pancakes and sausages. Probably not the best meal to eat before a fitting, but what are you gonna do? Fitting? Yeah, I'm supposed to get my wedding suit fitted, and I haven't even picked the style yet. Aren't you cutting it a little close for that kind of decision? Yeah, but you know me. I'm terrible at making decisions. I always freeze up and need you to do it for me. Yeah, that's a good way of solving this. I'll just let you pick. You want me to pick your wedding suit for you? Yeah, just hold on a sec. Here, take a look at this. They're not cheap, but damn do they look good. Jesus, you're right, these are pricey. Which is why I need your help. I don't want to blow all this money and wind up looking bad. You need to pick, one and I'll go with it. Then I don't have to think about it anymore. You really want me to pick? Yeah, of course, I trust you. You really trust me? Weird. If you really want me to pick, gray one. I think the gray one's best for you. It's not too traditional, not too edgy. Land somewhere in the middle. It's a good fit for you. You really think I should go gray, huh? Better not show up matching me or I'm gonna be pissed. Oh. Oh damn, well then I want to wear the gray one. If you're gonna be pissed if I'm matching you, then you can have the black one. The white one's ugly as fuck, so I don't want to be a douche. Keep it classy, keep it traditional. It's a little by the book, but that's a good fit for you. You really think I should go black, huh? You better not show up matching me or I'm gonna be pissed. Well, in that case, go for it. I think it'll look great. Thanks, Damien. This is gonna be awesome. I've never had custom clothes before. I think I'm gonna wear it during the entire trip. Trip? You should definitely come with us. What? Tonight we're gonna fly out to the spinning coin in Los Vargas. We've got rooms booked already and everything. It's gonna be a hell of a bachelor party. Bachelor party, huh? We're going all out. It's gonna be a blast. Shows, gambling, and getting pissed drunk. You have to come. I absolutely insist. You know, that does sound like a pretty good time, but I'm pretty broke right now. I took buses to get here, and I don't think I've got cash for a flight. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll cover the expenses. Don't sweat it. Now, how the hell can you afford that? Oh, my publishers agreed to foot the bill for the entire party. Apparently, they're friends with the casino manager or something. They got a good deal. Whatever the case, it's all been taken care of, so there's no reason not to come. Did you say publisher? You got a deal? Yeah, I did. I mean, we just signed a little while ago, so it's still sinking in. Holy shit, though. The dream's finally coming true, I tell ya. Oh, I didn't mean to. Look, just come with us and I promise you'll have such a good time you'll forget about everything. I mean, it'll be just like old times with you and me tearing it up. It wouldn't feel right without you there. I need you. We'd always talk about going to Los Vargas one day. I just never figured it'd be because you and Kira were getting married. Come on, don't even think about that. This is just about you and me. I've missed you. Are you sure you're not out to get me? Maybe I'm being paranoid. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Damn! I want him to be out to get me because then I wouldn't feel bad about breaking up his marriage to the girl of his dreams. Again. You really want me to come to your bachelor party, huh? Okay, I'll go. I mean, how many times am I going to get an all-expense-paid trip to Las Vargas? Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is going to be the best. Just you wait. Limo will probably be here tonight and take us to the airport, so be ready to go after dinner. A limo? You ain't seen nothing yet. Crap, that's my ride to the fitting. We'll catch up tonight on our way to the airport, alright? Okay, gotta go. See ya. Balls. Balls. Wow. Nice digs. Do I not get to go anywhere? Shit. Alright. Guess I'm not going anywhere. Oh. It's late, I should get some sleep. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Oops, wrong way. Since I'm gonna be staying up all night in Los Vargas. I love how I just happened to get into town the same night he was going to a fitting and the... Sup, girl? Casey? Oh, I'm sorry, Damien. Did I startle you? No, I just didn't expect you to be in here. Well, I just popped in to make up the room. Can't let it get too messy, you know. That's great. Why were you reading my journal? Journal? Oh, I assumed it was the manuscript you'd been working on all this time. You'd never bothered to share any of it with me, so I thought I'd take a look. That was my private journal! Well, I figured that out by now, obviously. Those pages weren't supposed to be read by anyone. Well, it's a little late for that, I suppose. Once I started going through it, I couldn't really stop. That is completely immoral of you. Hey, look. Or hey there, look who's talking. Excuse me? Well, where do I begin exactly? Flipping through this, it seems you haven't exactly had a spotless record this past month. I'm sorry, Casey. Are you judging me? No, that's not my duty. However, I do have some questions considering you've come all this way just for my daughter's wedding. I mean, what is your intent exactly? What do you hope to gain out of all this? Well, I'd come to win her back, but now she's marrying my ex-best friend, who I feel kinda crappy from stealing her from in the first place. But you know what? I'm committed. If I'm being honest, I was hoping there might be a chance to win her back. After the way things ended, I haven't been happy since. Letting Kira walk out of my life was the worst mistake I ever made. Maybe it'll be all for nothing, maybe not. I just couldn't live the rest of my life wondering what would happen if I had tried. Whether I'm the one she wants or in the end or not, it doesn't really matter. She has to know that's still an option. Look, I don't really care why you're here. Kira's an adult and doesn't need me watching over her. I just hope you understand she deserves someone that's going to make her happy. Maybe that's you, or maybe not. But it's not for me to say. That's a decision Kira needs to make all alone. Maybe it's a decision that's already been made. What I mean is, there's some stuff in here I'm sure you're not proud of. Like this, for example. Your friend Darkov, it sounds like he'd be better, or he's been trying to quit heroin. but then when there was someone or some left around, you didn't get rid of it for him. That doesn't sound like you were looking out for your friend to me. I tried to take it from him. He wouldn't let me. Do you think it would have been better to keep it from him? Yeah. Yeah, I really regret not hiding the drugs. I mean, I know he could have gotten it from anywhere. It just didn't have to be there and then, I suppose. Whatever the case, I really truly regret him finding it. I see, but what about this? You mentioned here that you took a job in the newspaper back in Dubstown. Yeah, that's true. But you never actually went and investigated anything. You just wrote down what you were told to. Do you feel alright with yourself being a pawn like that? It was unethical to write the story without investigating it. Yeah, it was. That was my bad. I felt like shit. I thought that I was had a chance to do so. I didn't realize that I had a wider map area to explore. My bad. Yeah, but I wasn't the most ethical person either. I took a job for the money, not to save the world. Maybe I shouldn't have, but that's just the situation I was in. Alright, but there's more here too. When your friend was sick and you and his girlfriend blackmailed the doctor for free health care, you wrote that you two broke into his house and bullied him into helping you. Do you really feel justified considering he was just doing his job? No. Yeah, it was. Yeah, sure it was right. We were dealing with life on the line, and the bastard wanted to let money decide. Between doing nothing and doing what we did, I'll take the lesser of two evils any day. I can see what you're saying. Larry set you up with a job at the warehouse, but you mentioned a strike going on. Had you not taken it, it's safe to say the union would have had to listen to the protesters a little more. Was it worth undermining the strike for the money you made? Yeah. Yeah, it's a free market. If they don't want to work, then folks like me can pick up the slack. No sense feeling bad about it, it's business. Well, what can you say about this? As if all of this wasn't enough, then you tried to break in Beaton City Hall? Correct. I don't want to hear that you were pressured into it. You could have just walked away. Do you have any remorse for breaking so many laws? No. I hate to tell you, but I'm really not sorry at all. The whole town is corrupt. That whole town is corrupt to the core. What's it matter what I do when their politicians are pure evil? Sure, there's more to the story, though, isn't there? But then you rigged the election, Damien. You literally took power out of the people's hands for your own sake. Doesn't democracy mean anything to you? You can't tell me that you really feel justified for rigging the system, can you? No, I wasn't. Of course I wasn't justified. I did what I did to progress myself, that's it. People deserve to have a say in who leads them, and I took it away. Alright, I suppose that's good enough for you. It was a fairly kind of that man Mark to take you in. But when he asked you to go to his church, you ditched for the I didn't know! And then I was helping! Do you consider that disrespectful at all? Yes! But that was an accident! Complete accident! I wasn't there for the strip club. I would have turned around and walked out if I hadn't been offered money. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I guess it was a little disrespectful seeing as how he was hosting me. It really wouldn't have taken much to make him happy, but I didn't do it. Maybe if I was a little more gracious, I'd have gone. Well, how do you feel about this? What are you getting at with all these questions? Well, like I said earlier, Kira can make her own decisions. I guess in a roundabout way I was asking you if you think a person like you deserves Kira. What do you mean by that? I mean, you've done all these things, and maybe you feel fine about some of them. But is a person like you really worthy of someone like Kira? It's her decision. I don't know. I don't think that's for me to decide. Only Kara can decide whether I'm worthy or not worthy. Whether I believe doesn't really matter when she's the one who decides. It's hard to argue with you. Again, I'm sorry I read through your journal. Why don't you go ahead and get yourself ready? Sam should be here soon. The airport's not too far from here, but you'll want to be ready when he arrives. Yeah, I'll be downstairs in a bit. Well, I feel like poo. Thank you, Conscience, for that little fairy visit you gave me. Sup, man? Car's waiting. What took you so long? Nothing, it's just Casey. You eat her leftovers? I got in a ton of trouble just the other week for that. No, nothing like that. She's just fond of my journal, that's all. I caught her reading through it. It's no big deal. Your old journal, huh? I didn't know you were still writing in that thing. Yeah, I've been trying to keep my thoughts organized, I guess. Plus, Larry wanted me to write in it for some reason. He still thinks I can turn the deal with, or he can turn the deal with me around or something. That's super weird. What? That someone still have faith in me? No, no, no. I didn't know that your publisher's name was Larry. So is mine. What are the odds? Don't worry though. I'll meet him at the casino. He's a really great guy. Helpful like you wouldn't believe. I just don't want to disappoint him, you know? Now that I've got my big shot, I want to make the most of it. There's a 10,000 advance waiting for me when I hand in my first draft. I'm working really hard to deliver, but it's gotta be something really special. $10,000 for a first draft? That's crazy. My deal never had anything like that. Yeah, well, they restructured or something this quarter. I guess I got lucky. It's a pretty good deal. I just wish I had something to hand them now. Sure, it'd be nice having that kind of money on hand for the honeymoon. Who knows? Maybe I'll hit it lucky at the tables and we can forget about book business completely. Shit, I forgot the driver was waiting on us. Let's get going. Wait, so Larry knew? Jerk. Larry didn't want Sam before. He specifically told me that it was going to fall through with Sam. Jerk.